Welcome everybody. Just going to give yourselves 30 seconds to a minute just to allow everyone to come across from their last talk. Welcome, good evening. Hope you've enjoyed the masterclass so far. Again, we're just going to give yourselves just a minute or so just to let everybody come across. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody, good evening. Hope you've enjoyed your evening so far. Just going to give yourselves just 30 seconds or so just to get everybody across and we shall get started. Good evening. I know lots of people are listening from lots of different places tonight, which is great. Brilliant. That's it. Everybody's coming through. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. On this very hot evening, actually. Welcome. That's it. Everyone's coming through. Welcome. Good evening. Hope you've had enjoying everything so far. Good, lovely. So we shall get started. So again, welcome everyone joining us tonight from all different parts of the world, which is great. Just a few things before we start. So we would like to thank the sponsors of this event, Rehab My Patient. Exercise programs are only as good as their delivery mechanism. So why not use one of the best systems, most flexible and our favorite. Get 3 months of Rehab My Patient completely free and you won't go back. We can guarantee that. So give that a go. Welcome to our Low-Limb Masterclass. Again, I hope you've enjoyed the evening so far. This is a pre-record session with Alex Murray, who is a sports and exercise podiatrist, and he'll be talking to us about running and plantar forefoot pain. Please do, however, write all of your questions that you have for Alex in the Q&A box, and we will do a follow-up recorded session of your answers. Please do stay where you are at the end of the session because you will get sent straight across to the closing session. Okay, so let's get started. I hope you all enjoy. Thank you.
Hi everyone, welcome to my chat on runners and plantar forefoot pain. My name is Alex Murray. I'm a sports and exercise podiatrist and accredited strength and conditioning coach. I work in Canberra, Australia, and unfortunately I'm not able to come to you live. I think this afternoon, this morning, I don't actually know what time it is. What I do know is it was going to be about like 4 a.m. my time, and I have a 15-month-old. So I thought it would be much better to come to you recorded when I'm going to be a lot brighter and more on top of things than trying to talk through the multiple wake-ups I'm still experiencing in the overnight. So what I wanted to do with this talk is really just talk through 3 case studies that people that I've seen in my clinic that I think really exemplifies how we can better manage forefoot pain in runners, but really these approaches, some of the specifics can be used for a lot of other different patient populations, but really give you that a good overview. You're going to get out of this a basic approach to addressing plantar forefoot pain in runners that kind of works across a lot of conditions. How, when, and why you can apply some specific offloading, padding, and strategies, I think, which are incredibly important when we're dealing with forefoot pain, and big rehab considerations. So how we go about rehabbing some of these conditions that generally we don't think of as big conditions. We do a lot of rehab because we're generally dealing with joints, ligaments, nerves, but rehab does play a fairly decent role in a lot of these conditions as well. So case 1, this is Jane. She's 37 years old, runs approximately 3 to 4 times a week, 2 regular short midweek runs and a longer run on the weekend. And a key sort of thing immediately is she tries to sneak in an extra run where she can. When you're trying to run more than 3 times a week, immediately you're going to be running back-to-back days on one of those runs generally. And what that does mean is if you're not dosing the runs appropriately, it's a huge risk factor for injury just generally. She started to get left forefoot pain about 2 months ago after deciding to suddenly swap some of her runs to trails. So that's another sort of big one that we see. Trails often come with hills, which was really true in her case, that she suddenly went from running on fairly flat ground to starting to try and run up hills on trails. It's uneven paths. So it's a real sudden change to the intensity or the effort she has to put into the run, the terrain, the types of movements, and also the need for specific shoes as well to handle those different stresses, not slip and slop and slide around in her shoes as well. She also has a small bunion on her left-hand side and a history of forefoot pain and discomfort. ultimately what we found with her is that she had second MTPJ